Hello everybody, welcome. Just join me down on the wheelhead. I just want to show you something very quickly. This is going to be a really quick clip, but I'm just going to incline the camera down there on the wheelhead. Let's see if we can just move that slightly that way. Get the all-important angle. It's all about seeing, isn't it? Seeing what we're doing. Okay, what I'm going to do is quickly throw Oh, why is it making that noise? Making a funny noise. That's better. Hey, I just want to make it's not so much the pot I want to show you that I'm going to make, but I'm actually wanting to make some wall vases, but these ones are slightly different insofar as they're not going to just hang on the wall, they're going to hang in the corner. So you could call them corner wall vases. Oh, you noisy wheel. Noisy wheel. That's because, you know, these bats, these horrible plastic bats, they like a bit of water underneath them, I find. I've got to find the holes now to line the thing up. That was a fatal mistake, taking that off there. I'll never find the holes now. Oh dear. See how much time you waste trying to get these bats on, because it's not easy. The reason it's difficult is because you can't see where you're putting it. Shimpo, listen up. Drill the hole right the way through. These bats that have got these recesses here to go on these kind of wheels, the best thing you can do is get a drill and drill them right through out the other side. Then you can see clearly where to put your bat. I don't know why they didn't do that. Anyway, hopefully it's going to be a little quieter. I can get on with my clip. So, I'm slightly working against the clock as well, because I'm aware that the battery in my camera it could end the clip rather abruptly. I actually wanted to show you something. It's not nothing big deal, it's just a very simple good idea when I think when making these kind of anything that's like a flower pot, it's probably a good idea to make them slightly on the robust side, because you know, when you're planting out your plants to put in, there's a hole in the bottom, isn't there? Well, you probably want to put in some little small stones, and in the process you probably drop them in, so you don't want them to be thin down there on the bottom. As I mentioned, this particular one is to go into a corner. For all I know, somebody else makes them to go in a corner. I don't know, but I just had the idea. Why not make a wall vase that can fit snugly into a corner? Because a corner is a rather wasted space, isn't it? Anyway, so there it is. What I wanted to make mention of is when you come to cut off with your toggle. This is something I learned actually when I was working for my brother John. He said to me, I said, oh look, the toggles are different size on the wire, and he said, oh yeah, they're supposed to be like that. I said, oh really? Why would they be different size? Or surely you'd make them the same size? And he said, no, the one you make one heavier than the other in order that you never lose it on the floor. How many throwing wires have we had between us that have fallen on the floor in the dirt, and you go to look for your tools? Where's my wire? Oh, is it in here? Oh my god, it's down there on the floor in the dirt, in the crap. So then you've got to get off your wheel, you've got to go and wash your wire, because you can't take anything that's been on the floor and put it in your wheel or in your water, okay, because it contaminates the clay and everything. So you have to, you know, it's a waste of time. So one of the toggles is heavier than the other, so whenever you cut off, whatever you do, it always stays there. It's a very small thing, but it's quite important. Now if you've got toggles which, for example, are not that are the same size, you just get a little lump of clay and put it on one of the toggles like that. Okay? You've then got a brilliantly weighted toggle, and your wire is always there where you need it, and it never goes on walkabout. What a brilliant idea! So I have to thank my brother John for that. But let's see if we can get this guy off. Before I do that, what I've got to do is I've got to put from the inside out. I deform it like that, because that's the part that's going to go into the corner, and then open it like that. Alright, now this here is, you appreciate, is a right angle, and this is the one that's going into the corner, and I will true that up when it's a bit like leather hard with my little wooden spoon here. I'll give it a and that will then have a couple of lugs on it, and it'll look something like that when it's finished. If you can see that one there, of course this is the part that goes into the corner. It's twice as much work because you've got to do two lugs, but that's okay. It's a special pot for a special place. So let's get this little number off. Put him up there. And tomorrow, when that's a little bit cheese hard, we will straighten them up and get that right for the corner. Okay? Simon Leach here saying, keep practicing. Sigue practicando. Bye bye now. Dee, dee, dee.